Chapter 1. The Long Road to Nowhere. I grew up playing with tinker toys. Like most Americans over the past 100 years, our family had the classic long tube full of sticks, wooden wheels, and colored connectors. Hitting the market in 1913, Tinker Toy, now owned by Hasbro, has sold about 2.5 million construction sets per year for almost 100 years. The impetus for Tinker Toy construction sets, which initially sold for 60 cents and were called by the less than catchy name Thousand Wonder Builders, came from Charles Peugeot and Robert Pettit, who dreamed up the toy as they watched children tinkering around with pencils, sticks, and empty spools of thread. With almost a century gone by, there's still nothing fancy about Tinker Toy sets, especially in a digital age where children seldom go anywhere without microchips of entertainment close at hand. Kids still like tinker toys because kids like to tinker. And apparently, so do adults. In the book After the Baby Boomers, How 20 and 30-somethings Are Shaping the Future of American Religion, Robert Wuthnow describes 21 to 45-year-olds as tinkerers. Our grandparents built, our parents boomed, and my generation? We tinker. Of course, as Wuthnow points out, tinkering is not all bad. Those who tinker know how to improvise, specialize, pull things apart, and pull people together from 1,000 different places. But tinkering also means indecision, contradiction, and instability. We are seeing a generation of young people grow up, sort of, who tinker with doctrines, tinker with churches, tinker with girlfriends and boyfriends, tinker with college majors, tinker living in and out of their parents' basement, and tinker with spiritual practices, no matter how irreconcilable or divergent. We're not consistent. We're not stable. We don't stick with anything. We aren't sure we are making the right decisions. Most of the time, we can't even make decisions. And we don't follow through. All of this means that as Christian young people, we are less fruitful and less faithful than we ought to be. Granted, youth tends to come with a significant amount of youthfulness, and with youthfulness comes indecision and instability. Young adults who tinker are not confined to any one generation. Baby boomers and probably even builders, the generation that grew up during the Great Depression and fought in World War II, tinkered around with God and life when they were young adults. The difference, however, with my generation is that young adulthood keeps getting longer and longer. It used to be that 30 seemed old and far removed from youth, but now it is not uncommon to hear of folks coming of age at 40. Consider this one statistic. In 1960, 77% of women and 65% of men completed all the major transitions into adulthood by age 30. These transitions include leaving home, finishing school, becoming financially independent, getting married, and having a child. By 2000, only 46% of women completed these transitions by age 30, and only 31% of men. It's stunning for me to think that less than a third of men my age are done with school, out of the house, married with kids, and have a job that pays the bills. Adultolescence is the new normal. Now, I know there are lots of good reasons why someone may still be in school past 30. After all, multiple college degrees take time. And I realize there are legitimate reasons why a 30-year-old might have to live with his parents, for example, illness, unexpected unemployment, or divorce. Concerning marriage, maybe you have the gift of celibacy. And as for a family, maybe you've been trying to have kids but can't. There are lots of reasons for delayed adulthood. I understand that.